Welcome to Master G's Theater. And of course, you have your host, Master G. And I'm joined by my co-host, CLB.
Hey, CLB in the house.
DJ Boom.
What it do, everybody?
And DJ RBI.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Hey,
fantastic.
So glad to have you here. And we're rocking and doing the show. Our show is all about everything from taco to taxes. We're talking about cool things. We got a lot of different segments. Health conscious. We want to be philosophical. We want to dig into the crate. We want to do all kind of things and keep people excited about the opportunities of their possibilities in the universe and the galaxy. Do you feel me?
And today's show is a special show.
Yes.
Because today's show is dedicated to the DJ.
Nice.
To the DJ. And let me just say one thing about the DJ. The DJ is the backbone of every MC's existence.
Say word.
Yeah, absolutely. Without the DJ, you're just basically rapping into air. So, shout out to all the DJs, all the big time DJs and all the up and coming DJs. That's why we're dedicating this show to the DJs.
And also, one of the greatest DJs will be our guest.
Yes.
DJ Cash Money will be with us later in the program, everyone.
And I'm looking forward to that interview because he's an awesome individual. So, moving and grooving, hipping and dipping, what we got going on? You want to go to the first segment?
We can go to the first segment. You must learn.
You must learn.
That's right.
So, DJ Boom.
You
must learn. Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Yes.
I
Yes,
just really like that part of the song.
I get it.
All
I
right.
get it. I get
So
it.
today in You Must Learn, we're going to talk all about hip-hop cannabis.
Uh-huh.
So cannabis is obviously, the hot industry these days. It's
Very
really
hot.
kind of like,
Definitely.
very in vogue, but it's also very helpful and becoming legalized. In many of the states, I think we're past 30 or 35 states have already legalized it. But today is special because we get to talk about Master G and the Sugar Hill Gang's specific strain called Sugar Hill Delight. And I just wanted to show everybody just recently, I don't know why I'm showing you my cell phone like you can see it.
Right.
But just recently, Rock the Bells has come out with 10 hip-hop themed cannabis strains.
Nice.
And the National Hip Hop Museum's dispensary is lucky enough to have literally 4 of our strains
Wow.
featured
That's amazing.
in this article that came out
Congratulations.
yesterday. So let me tell you about them. At number 10,
At
we
number
have
10.
New York Diesel from Mr. Wave.
New York
Okay.
Diesel.
Mr. Wave of the New York City Breakers. At number 9, you
Number
might have
9.
heard of this group. They're called the Sugar Hill Gang with Sugar Hill Delight.
There it is. We
Nice.
31% hybrid.
31.
Available at liftedshopdc.com. Run the Jewels is at number 8.
Run the jewels. Run the jewels.
And their strain is called Ooh La La. Number 7 is Dr. Green Thumb. Be Real.
Aha.
A lot of people don't know his that's the company, the dispensary, but his strain is called Insane. Insane
In the membrane. Got it.
Okay. Number 6.
Hey.
Got you
Oh.
feeling nice and amorous. The Casanova Fly.
I know him.
yeah.
From
I
our
know
guy,
that. I know that
Grandmaster
guy.
Kaz.
Grandmaster Kaz.
Shout out Grandmaster
and
Kaz.
the OVA. The
That's
CAS and the OVA.
Ironically spelled out in your guy's song.
Well, that's another
it's
story.
a whole nother story for a whole nother day.
A whole other day.
Yeah.
Right. And then at number 5, we have our newest strain, which is Slam by Onyx.
Okay.
Number 5.
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
right, number 5. Number 4 is Corrupt Moon Rocks.
Moon Rock.
So
Corrupt.
the
Oh,
famous MC
Yes.
from the West Coast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to Corrupt. Yeah.
And our kind of like flagship strain here,
Yes.
Googly Goo
Yes.
from Dawes Effects comes in
Ooh.
at number 3. We're
Big
very
up.
proud of that.
Yeah.
Another high percentage
Googly,
THC.
googly,
At number
googly,
2,
googly.
we got, of course, Snoop Dogg with Leafs.
Ah. Of course. Okay.
And at
you're
number
natural.
1,
Has
the
to be on the
billionaire
list.
himself, Burner, with cookies. So
Okay.
yeah, I gotta say it's
Okay.
it's a hot industry, but it's beautiful to see how even hip hop has progressed, to
Yes.
start coupling itself with this industry. It's always been there.
Right.
No, there's never been a time where cannabis has not been a part of hip hop and rap music.
Right.
It's just, one goes with the other. And what I like about it is that, for so many years it was given such a hard rap. It comes from the earth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like some of the other things that cause people to get out of control.
Right.
It's been a creative aspect for many people, you know. And I like the idea that now it's an opportunity to monetize something in the same aspect as the other entities that are in the world, that we don't have access to. So the fact that we could now, make a business out of this and do it on a legitimate and legal side is exciting, which also brings to the fact that I think that now that this is happening, people that have been put away as a result of this, and I might be getting on a soapbox, but I think that people who have been incarcerated as a result of, moving cannabis, I think there should be some sort of something done to let these cats get some kind of relief.
Well, also, some of them are still in jail.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
So let's just let them out first.
Right, that's what I'm talking about. I mean,
we already got people becoming millionaires and billionaires.
That's what I'm saying.
And there's still people in jail for it. That doesn't make sense.
That's my point. That's my point. I mean, anyway, yeah. So
whole nother story.
Yeah, I threw that in there.
The socioeconomic implications.
Yeah,
but
I got right.
Right after this break,
yes, we will be.
We're gonna be healthy.
Yes,
we're gonna be healthy.
Yes,
we'll be back.
Indeed.
We'll be back. The Hands of God.
Master G's Theater. We'll
DJ RBI. Take it away.
RBI.
Hands of God.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and listen to this. Just listen to this. Just listen to this. Just listen to this. For all you MCs in a crew, this is what we want y'all to do. Shoot, 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 shoot. So you wanna be the MC, huh? Shoot, 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 shoot. When we got something for ya, shoot, 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 shoot. Boy, you ain't down. Shoot, 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 shoot. Y'all peasant on shaky ground. Shoot, 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 shoot. We want y'all to understand. Shoot, 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 shoot. We're hip hop, goddamn.
We came here tonight. Woo-hoo! Pick up our frustration.
You know that.
With our shining bright.
That's right.
The purify sensation.
So ladies, move your feet.
Come on
And boogie to the beat. Because the Furious Pop MC's the number one and no one can compete. So what you better do is shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. One. One.
Yo, Jeff, baby, let's keep it old school. Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Back together, that Jeff look. Go ahead and warm that thing up, boy. Warm that thing up. What? Alright, now you look, I know it's been a minute since we did this thing, but I want you to go ahead, you get ready, cause we gon' tear this place down. Jazzy Blaze coming with it. Say what? Say what? Strike the flame up. Right. Alright, now Jeff, go ahead. Do that thing where you snatch it back. DJ Jazzy Jeff. Look, boy, you know we don't miss a step when we do this thing. Go ahead. Now give me that quick scratch. Give me that quick scratch. Now, Jeff, everywhere I go, everybody asks me, look, you and Jeff, you know Jeff still cut, Jeff still do his thing. Now, you got to show these folks how you put your thing down, right? What? All right, now you got to show these folks how you put your thing down, Jazzy. Now, go ahead. Now, I'm going to give you a minute. I'm going to ease on back. I'm going to let you do your thing. Say what? Say what? Say what? Say what? Woo! Woo! Jeff, do the echo scratch. Echo scratch. Woo!
You say one for the trouble, two for the time. Come on, girls, let's rock that.
Five Freddy told me everybody slide. DJ spinning, I said my. Flash is back, flash is back, flash is fast, flash is cool. Francois, c'est pas flash ain't no do.
You say one for the trouble, two for the time. Come on, girls, let's rock that.
Yes, and welcome back to Master G's Theater with, of course, your host, me, Master G, and
CLB in the house,
and DJ Boom, and of course, my man, RBI, DJ RBI. We're back, and we're really rocking right now.
Yeah. Great set, by the way.
Thank you.
Yes.
Songs, man.
Oh, that's it. Hey,
DJ, won't you play that song? Keep me dancing.
World famous.
This is like the most R&B hip hop song I think in the history of hip hop.
No, that record, man. That's my man C Divine. What a
It's
voice!
skate song.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Makes
C
me wanna
Divine
snap.
has such a great voice and his style. He's another friend of mine. I used to run into him in New York all the time.
Yeah.
And we had a really good conversation because we have similar styles as far as the use of the vocal tones and that kind of thing. And C Divine. Shout out to C Divine. That's why I like doing this show too, because I get a chance to shout out and say what's up to all the people that
I know, right?
Nice.
The mastermind.
Yeah.
C Divine, the mastermind.
And hopefully tell some of the stories that people have.
Well, just like that, me, C Divine and I hanging out in Manhattan and talking music and that kind of cool, that kind of cool stuff. Yeah. So
okay, what do we got up?
So we have the next segment of our show is Be Healthy. And so, the thing about health is that health is physical as well as mental, and mental as well as physical. So something that I've been really passionate about, and it's talking about, how your habits have to be, your hustle has to be harder than your habits. A lot of times what we do is we tend to get caught up into whatever it is that we use to escape. And, success is defined by how hard you hustle.
True.
And sometimes what ends up happening is the habits get in the way of that hustle. So let's say you might drink. If you're drinking more than you're hustling, then your habits are harder than your hustle.
Right.
If you hang out, whatever that thing is that you do that's getting in the way of what it is that you need to do, you have to start understanding that your hustle has to be harder than your habits.
For me, it was meat.
Oh, well, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
It ties into
Eating meat, that is.
Let
me be more specific.
Right.
Well,
let's
one
clarify.
of the major things
Yeah, let's clarify.
people often take for granted that the stuff that they drink will often impact you in ways that are subtle. Like drinking sugary drinks, drinking soda.
Exactly.
Even drinking certain kinds of juices.
Yeah.
It's a lot of calories, a lot of sugars. Like, that's one of the things I learned as I got into my fitness kick. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And
Same
so,
here.
what, you only drink water?
No, not specifically, but I drink a lot of water.
lot of
You
water.
drink
Me
more
too.
water than yeah.
Yeah,
So
but I stay
that's
conscious of
but
that.
that's the thing. See, the thing that I really was like really been on lately is the fact that a lot of times your success is driven by what you can create mentally. You
Right.
know? And it like even in my own situation, you know, I've been kind of an entrepreneur of the kind of method that, you know, I got to think about it. I have to process it. I have to dedicate myself to it. I have to work on it diligently. And the thing that I want to get across to people is that if you don't allow yourself that breathing space, if you don't give yourself that time, that energy to devote to whatever your hustle is, that's going to give you the long game. Because that's the other thing too. I also want to define that what I mean by hustle. Because a lot of times people say, well, I'm hustling right now. Yeah, it's what kind of hustle are you really on? Are you on a hustle that's going to take care of you for a day, or are you on a hustle that's going to take care of you for your life?
For long
and that's,
term.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know, put yourself in a situation where your hustle is harder than your habits, and you'll be amazed at what
And
comes
there,
out.
you spoke about the mental, and you know I'm
Yeah.
passionate about mental.
Exactly.
However, in addition to that, there's a mind-gut connection. So our
Very
bodies,
true.
our physicality, our health, our physical health is directly tied to our mental. And so if we are not ingesting the right things
There you go.
that fuels our mental health, that will inhibit our drive or our hustle.
Exactly.
So even you mentioned plant-based earlier because we were talking about hip-hop cannabis.
Right.
Cannabis is great. However, it can become habit forming.
Yes.
Anything
Yeah.
really can become habit forming if we
Exactly.
allow it to.
Exactly.
So it's being aware, being conscious, treating our bodies as temples rather than saying, okay, I'm hustling hard. And then, as RBI said, we're drinking the sugary drinks.
Right.
It's counteractive or counterproductive to our mission. So for me, in the last 2 years, I adopted a plant-based lifestyle. Prior to that, I was definitely a meat eater. I was
me too.
Atkins. Do you remember the Atkins
Yes. Oh,
diet?
my
Yeah,
God.
more
And,
I did
that
that for
dude
many
died of a
years.
heart attack.
No, he did. Wow.
No, he slipped on ice. He slipped on ice. Come on, Boom.
Did
Give
he?
him a break.
That'd be funny. though.
I'm
Atkins
an advocate
No,
of
I'm
the
just kidding. That'd
Atkins
be funny, though.
method.
The low carb
However,
thing, right?
yeah,
Atkins
the
being
low
low
carb
carb,
deal.
yeah.
However,
Yeah. High
I've
protein, low
noticed
carbs.
since transitioning to plant-based that my focus, my clarity, my creativity, my energy levels,
Yeah.
my
Me
blood
too.
pressure, everything is
Me
stabilized.
too.
And so I find that my drive or my hustle
There you go.
is much better than it was prior.
And that's
Yeah.
the thing that really, you know, like I said, my mission always has been to give as many life lessons as I possibly can to the people that are affected by anything that we do, you know. So,
Yeah.
you know, and that's the thing about, you know, hip hop. So many people are caught into it or attracted to it. And with that attention, we have to give people an opportunity to be able to be enlightened to do what it is that they need to do, because there's a lot of drama out there in the
Oh,
world
yeah,
right
for
now.
real.
You know, and sometimes, you know, you can't hit a target that you can't see, and if you can't get somewhere if you don't know what the directions are. So I think that's part of what our mission is to do in the show. You know, everybody up here and everybody sitting in this situation, we have opportunities to be able to express success in a way where people can really relate to it. So that's why,
Yeah.
you know, I really
And
was-
we're not perfect. Like, let's do this game. Let's
Oh,
go
God.
around and say, what's the habit
Yes.
that you most want to kick? Okay, I'm going to start first because
Okay.
this is literally my Achilles heel, and I'm trying to talk this into existence. I
Okay.
have the worst sweet tooth. I'm not even kidding you. As we speak, there's a milkshake on its way.
Oh, good confession.
I'm just being honest because it's going to
Hey,
show
we-
up.
we gotta be
So, okay,
transparent.
that's me. G, what's the habit you want to give up most?
I stay up too late. Yeah, I don't get enough sleep. That's I have a bad habit of not really sleeping.
Wow, my Achilles heel is definitely social media. It's my vocation, and being my vocation, it has become a habit. And so sometimes I get bogged down, like, what's wrong with me?
Yeah.
Too much time scrolling on social media. So I've become very acutely aware of the amount of time I'm on it,
Right.
what I'm looking at, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But definitely my Achilles heel.
So yeah, what about you, RBI?
Work-life balance.
Ah, ooh.
Yeah, man. You know, trying to get so much out of yourself based on your productivity, but also trying to balance that out with just living life, because I have a
Yeah.
high expectation for my outcome.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes I find myself like, yo, I really want to hang out right now, you know, but I'm in the studio putting scratches on a song and another song and another song. So, you know, that's just an example. You know, sometimes it's like, I just really want to breathe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
We got to be able to do
balance.
that. We got to be present, man.
Yes. So let's make sure that we're aware, you know,
Right.
of what it is that we have that sometimes makes us counterproductive to do the ultimate thing. Like I said, the long game. You know, we all have things and responsibilities and loved ones in life that we want to, you know, children and family and you know, my thing is, you know, my biggest thing is my children. So, you know, my long game is always, you know, to make sure that they have opportunities based on whatever hustle I've done. So
Yeah. And speaking of habits,
yes,
our guest in our next segment
Yes.
after the break is Power Moves has a really interesting habit. And not a lot of people know it.
Okay.
But his habit is collecting.
Oh, cool.
He is one of the top hip hop collectors in the world.
Is that right?
Of all sorts of things, from boom boxes to 8-tracks to all sorts of dolls and
you said
45s and video games and dolls and vinyl and boom boxes.
Everything.
DJ
Eight tracks.
Cash Money.
Okay.
1988 DMC World Champion. The DJ who pioneered more turntable styles than practically any other DJ.
Oh my goodness.
Will be our
Legendary.
guest after this break.
Cool. We'll be back.
So please stay with us.
We'll be back.
DJ
All right.
RBI, take it away.
Take it away, RBI.
On the wheels of steel, he is. On the wheels of steel, he is. DJ. All the ugly people be quiet. But before we get this party started right, hey Cash, tell the people what you're the king of. Just clap your hands, just make your hands clap to Marvelous the Mike Marvel, dictator of rap. Get on the dance floor, let me see what you got. Cause the sound will throw me down, it makes you wanna rock high. Herbie love, supplying the beat. They make my rhyme sound fresher to the highest peak. Check it out, get down. A wild style form of rap, mind dazzling sound. This style I'm reciting, just reciting my style. The double words double, but I call it wild. So girl, just keep grabbing my tip. Long as the money's flowing, everything is legit. Cause my rhyme is on time is my rhyme. Already on top, ain't no need to climb. And to the bone, he's like the record down to the bone. Call him Cash Money, but his name is Jerome. The green-eyed brother with the green eyes. He shakes your booty boom shaker from 9 to 5. So listen to this tune, don't knock it till you try it. People, ugly people, will you please be quiet? This is a hard rocker that will rock your house. Turn up your radio and stereo and check it out. It's crazy, wow, nearly bang, boom in your butt. My name is Marvin, call me Marv, the wacky, marvelous nut. The raving rhyme ruler, rock roller that rules. Getting laid, staying paid, so you know that I'm cool. This stunning, smashing, super serious sound. The devastating, death-defying dictator who's down. The mighty hard rocker who's rocking your butt. And everybody check him out, Cash Money's on the cut.
Come on, now come on.
Boy, I'm rough and I'm tough, never pulling your bluff. I turn a hard rock haggler to a cream puff. Got rhymes and rhymes, getting better with time. Hit so many death lines, you have to rewind. Play
Lay it back, listen, observe my rap, cause my lyrics is strong, and it's like that. In Philly down the way, hard rockin' alone. Marvelous and Cash Money, Marv and Jerome. We make your party hardy and say,
Lottie Dottie.
Get busy, y'all.
The R, the B, the I. Oh.
Marvelous high, throwing down on it. People gather around, feel my fire. Sweat as you stutter step, you admire the way my tongue twizzles to the tentacle trick. Yo, I'm nationally declared the party people's pick. With a style that flows on, the way I flow my style is back and forth and back. And this is how it goes. First rhyme is second and my second rhyme is first. Hey people in the party, here's the first verse. Smooth with the music, real smooth. And you now bear witness why I got you grooving. On the dance floor, on the floor you do your dance. Go get your dance partner and take a chance. Cause I'm the party packer that promoters pay. Cause I'm always saying something, having something to say. So check it out buddy, pump it up in your car. Let it be known that I'm the new rap star. Slaying and waxing our corny rap competitors. Hunting and taunting the party like Predator. The world rap rebel, hard rocker of rap. The quick tongue flapper with the quick rap. The bad brother, there can never be another. And you know what?
And if you look, you will discover, yeah. Now it's a real motherfucker, yeah.
Let it go, Chris.
Yeah, welcome back to Master G's Theater with your host, me, Master G, and CLB.
CLB in the house.
DJ Boom.
Yo, what it do?
And DJ RBI. We're so glad to be back. We're still rocking and rolling. It's on and popping. Like hot butter pop the popcorn to the break of dawn. I figured I'd throw that in there.
No, that's quite perfectly timed, actually.
Accurate.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So now.
Yes.
It's interview time, right?
Raw power moves.
We're raw power moves, right?
Ooh.
and I'm excited.
I know, I am too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I got the power.
So,
Nice.
DJ Boom, talk about who we have.
Right, one of the greatest DJs,
Yes.
one of the greatest turntablists, 1988 champion,
Yes.
my friend, the
Yes.
amazing DJ Cash Money.
Cash Money.
Yo.
What up, man?
Hey, what up, Cash?
What's going on, y'all?
Hey, how you doing,
got
brother?
it.
Hey, feeling good, man. I'm glad. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
This is huge. This is huge right here.
You're too kind.
Bless you, man. It's the people, though, man. Like I keep telling everybody, it's the team making it happen, man. So we're very fortunate and thankful, and we're grateful that we have the opportunity, man, because we get to touch and talk to people like yourself, brother.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, as my grandmother always said, one hand washes the other, and they both wash the face.
There you
right?
go. There you go.
That's right.
That's a good one.
I stopped us in our tracks.
Yeah,
that
right.
Was a, that was a
Yeah,
good
that
one,
hit-
actually.
Definitely.
That was a hard punch.
So you know, Cash Money. You know, one of the things I was telling my my co-hosts here that a lot of people don't know. You know, everybody knows Cash Money from you know his music days, right?
Yes.
As
Yes.
the DJ for Cash Money and Marvelous, right?
Yes.
They know him from being the DJ for PM Dawn.
Wow.
Right? They know him from the DMC 1988 champion. Very, very iconic set, which was at Wembley Stadium. Okay.
Crazy,
But Cash
crazy.
Money, what they don't know is about your collecting.
Yeah.
Can you
that's
tell us? I was trying to tell them, but you'll do a better job. Tell us all the categories of things that you collect, please.
Well, it first started out, I was collecting things that I had as a child that I didn't take care of. That's the first thing.
I know what that
then
is.
and the things that my mom and dad couldn't afford to get me, so I ended up getting that. So then, I'm a big music lover. I'm a big, I'm a '70s baby, man. Everything, that I looked at as a kid that inspired me, and I just started collecting it, from records. Then it graduated up to all the different formats of things like 8-track tapes,
Wow.
reel to reels. Then it got into the whole posters of the kung fu movies I was going to the movies to see. I started collecting those, and then it just became one of these things that I just everywhere I went, I dropped my bags and went
Treasure hunting. Treasure hunting. Yeah. Treasure hunting. I do that with clothes.
Right.
We know.
Yeah.
We know.
So I have a question. Where in the world have you found like I was in Hong Kong. I found a tie clip in Hong Kong in like an antique shop, and it was like this beautiful tie clip, and it was around for 100. Have you ever had an experience where you were in a country and you found something that just was jaw dropping?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much everywhere I go.
Wow.
To be honest with you. But I will say this. Out of all the countries that I've found the most insane things, it would have to be Japan.
Yeah. I'll agree with you on that. Yes.
Yeah, it would have to be Japan because I'm a gadget guy. So, you see things over there that just blow your mind.
Yes, they got so much stuff. It's like they're in another century or something, right? Like they're in light years away almost, right? Right? Am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I collect these things called pachinko and patchy slot machines. And I first saw them over there. And I pretty much have about 30 of them now.
Wow.
Yeah, they're the reason why I love them because they're themed. Like I have Bruce Lee, which has Jim Kelly in there.
No way.
And they have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Like you never see games with them in there.
No, I know.
Wait, these are miniature slot machines?
No, they're not miniature. Yeah, they're actually slot machines that are from their casinos.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're extremely heavy. They probably weigh like about 100 pounds.
How do you get them over here?
Freight. Yeah, man. Like yeah.
That's deep. So, Jeremy, do you have?
Yeah.
JB,
No, I'm just.
JB, come with me. Stay with me. We on this now. Stay with me.
So he's blowing my mind because like he's told me about so many of his collections, but he hasn't told me this one.
See,
that one's
because
really
I
left
asked
field.
the question. Because I asked the critical question.
So let me ask you. Yeah, you did. That was a good question. So, Cash, what would you say are your 3 favorite items in your collection? So you're basically, your house is on fire. Everything's going to burn to the ground. You can only save 3 items from your collection. The 3 items are...
I cannot answer that question.
There you go. I knew he was going to say.
These things are like my kids, man. You know? Yeah. I don't have a favorite. You know, they all, I'm trying to get them all out at the same time.
Yeah.
So I can't really say. I can't answer that question.
Okay, how about this? Of all of your boom boxes, which is your favorite boom box?
I would have to say the GF, the Sharp GF 777.
Wow.
Yep, we got that in the collection. That's with the 4 speakers underneath and the double cassette in the top left, right?
Yes.
I remember
that one. Yep.
I remember that.
Actually, it's right there. It's in our room right now.
I had a Hitachi.
The Toshiba Bombi boombox.
What does that look like?
I have to show it to you. It's kind of hard to find.
Wow.
But it sounds
That's cool.
It sounds amazing. Like I see you got that JVC in the back.
You see that, right?
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Diablo. We just got that in.
Yeah, I have that too. But see,
Yeah.
the sound is not that great because it's mono.
Right. Literally.
But this Toshiba is full on stereo.
Mm.
Right.
Sure.
And I would have to say anything from the Panasonic Platinum.
That's what I was going to ask you. What
Panasonic Platinum.
Panasonic just always seemed to make great products. Do you agree?
Yes. Yep. Everything. I mean, come on. The Technics turntable was made by them.
Right.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
It's true. Panasonic's great.
CLB, you have a question for Cash?
You know, I do. I have mad respect for you with the collection. Mine is a little off base from the collection. When we met last year at the opening for the House of Hip Hop, I was blown away by your use of technology to drop your CD. You had this CD with the screen on it and with the video, and it doesn't take a lot to wow me, but I was floored. So what kind of role do you see technology playing in the industry, and how have you leveraged it? What are the pros and cons from your point of view?
I mean, I'm loving technology, but I think you have to earn it. I think right now it's in the hands of people who have not earned it. It's like, especially, well, I'm speaking as far as the DJ is concerned.
Right.
You know, there's I spent my life pretty much digging for all these incredible records that no one's probably ever heard before, and all of a sudden they're on an MP3 that somebody had file shared their hard drive with somebody who's just starting in the industry. And these guys are playing these records and don't really even know how rare they are. So it's like, you have to educate yourself. It's like, okay, we all know Let's Dance to the Drummer's Beat.
Oh my gosh.
And Herman Kelly.
Yes.
A lot of these guys are playing the record, don't even know that's Herman Kelly.
No
because
way.
They only have a file. They don't have the actual
I got
record.
you.
Yeah, I can vouch for that too, Cash, because when I first started, this is RBI, by the way. What's up, King?
What's up, brother?
Yes, sir. When I first started messing around with Serato, I had some friends that wanted to learn how to DJ. And it was cool. You know, I kind of, humored them and whatnot because everybody has ambition. I'm not going to mess with anybody's dreams. But one day I went to hang with one of my guys who, he had been DJing for a few months. Serato enabled, Scratch Live enabled. And one day he was just like, yeah, man, I got with my boy and I got Jazzy Jeff's whole collection on MP3. And I'm just like, yo, He's like, it's so easy, man. It's so easy. I'm just like, yo, man, I got a storage bin like with thousands of records that I collected over the years, and you've literally got my whole collection on a hard drive, and you don't have any appreciation for the work that goes into digging, to learning how to label records, how to listen to records, and how to mix. Because look at the screen, you can see the BPM, you can see where the files are dropping. So my man just kept talking about how easy it was. So I concur like totally with what you're saying. Like that's lesson right there.
Yeah.
Mad respect, Cash Money.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, so even though technology has a role for the young generation, I think the older generation appreciates it more and can leverage it in a better way.
Right.
Yeah?
You know, I think that's a really good point. Like, if you have a better perspective on what makes technology special, like, for instance, cryptocurrency, I think, is a great example, and NFTs, right?
Right.
Nowadays, you know, someone like Cash Money could release a mixtape, and let's say he gets $20 for the mixtape, right? But then he could release it in a digital form for maybe $50 that then makes him another $10 every time it changes hands from person to person. And that's just, you don't even have to know a lot about crypto. You just have to be willing to try something new.
That's the key.
Right.
Come outside the box.
Not be intimidated by it.
Yeah, come outside the box.
Yeah.
Hey, and that's my other point I wanted to make about the whole technology. You know, now we talked about the young. Now let's talk about the old, because a lot of us older guys are stuck. You know, you have to go and change with the times. I'm embracing the technology. You know.
Yeah.
And you know, it's great. There's what do they say? It's a gift and a curse.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You watch a lot of Monk too, huh?
Yes, I do.
I love it. I love it.
That's funny. So Cash Money, you know, Christine was, CLB was alluding to, you know, the CD that you have. I want people to really see it and specifically buy it. It has a literally working TV screen on the CD. Can you tell people where they can find it and purchase it?
Yes, you can go to my website, www.therealdjcashmoney.com. Go to my online store, and it's the Street Cash Deluxe CD. It has a 7-inch, excuse me, is it a 5? No, I think it is a 7-inch screen on it. And incredible. It plays a, I'm trying to think how long it is, a 46-minute video.
Wow. Incredible.
It's just so wild.
It is. I've never seen
Have you ever
anything
seen
like
that
it.
ever before?
That's a first for me.
Yeah. We're so lucky.
For me, because
DJ's
I'm
a mad
gadget
scientist,
guy,
man.
I always try to do things outside the box. So, you know, I connected with, it was an idea I had, and then I connected with my partner, Big Hurt Collection, Juan Hernandez. And whenever I have an idea, he makes it come to life because he's a tech guy, you know. So
nice.
Yeah.
You have those kind of people around you too, huh, Cash Money? That's
Yeah,
kind of
man,
what
like
happened with me.
Jeremy.
That's kind of what happened with me. That's how we're sitting here right now.
Yeah. Yep. They see vision.
Right.
You know. And
Exactly.
that's what I love.
Me too.
Yeah. Well,
You know,
speaking of the
I
vision,
I hate when someone tells me I can't do something.
No such word. No such word.
No such word.
No such word as can't. No.
that always fuels me.
No.
Right?
That's the best thing you could say to me is, "Oh, you definitely can't do that."
Just watch.
Hold my beer.
Yes. So yeah, we good. We good.
Cash
we
Money,
good.
can you tell us? You know, you often do these amazing broadcasts where you intertwine like collecting and music, and you know you're on Twitch. And can you just tell all of the fans out there, especially those that love DJing, where they can find you and your sets and kind of those cool things I'm talking about?
Oh, you got to come to Twitch. You have to come to DJ Cash Money TV on Twitch. It's it's not just a show, it's an experience. I have like 4 different shows that I do. Actually, tonight we're just showing movies. It's movie night, so I just wanted to try to do something different. But Friday is my grandma's house party where I'm playing more hip hop, like new hip hop, old hip hop, boom bap stuff. But then there's a part in the show where we go into DJ Cash Money's cool stuff. So I'm always picking out something from my collection to show, and everybody just goes crazy. The chat room is talking about it and everything. It's amazing.
You are amazing.
I definitely agree with that one.
And we are lucky to speak
Enough
with you.
respect.
So for the Power Move segment, we want to thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. DJ Cash Money, everybody.
Legendary DJ Cash Money.
Thank you, but can I ask a question right now since this is the Master G Theater?
Oh,
right?
sure.
Let's go.
I'm a collector.
Okay.
So I had your album out not too long ago.
Okay.
And noticed that you guys were singing on there.
Yes.
Who was singing on Here I Am?
His name is Craig Derry, and he was a vocalist that was part of a group. The original Sugar Hill Band they were called Wood, Brass, and Steel. And yes, and Craig Derry he was a mentor to me because all the guys in the band were all older than I was, and they were out. That little dude, the world doesn't know, but for the first 3 years of my career, we toured with a live band, and so when that record was recorded, Craig was our singer, and we used to actually do that song live on stage. So Craig Derry, shout out to Craig Derry. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw you guys. I think if I'm live at the Spectrum in Philadelphia.
Wow.
I don't know if you guys were on tour with the Commodores.
Maybe, yes, I think so. Yes.
Well, you guys had it. It was the first time I saw you, and you had a bass player that started playing the bass with his mouth.
Doug Wimbish.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
The amazing
blown,
Doug
man.
Wimbish.
Doug Wimbish, yes.
Who you were just performing with.
I was just with Doug Wimbish not more than maybe a month ago.
Right.
Because Doug Wimbish has played with the Stones. He's played with Lauryn Hill. He's played with Madonna. He's with a group now called Living Color. And we were doing a cruise together, and I was actually fortunate enough to perform with him during the Living Color show. So yes, Doug Wimbish. That's the Hendrix.
Wow.
That was his Hendrix move. That's what he did because Hendrix did that with the guitar, played with his teeth. And Doug, he played it behind. He put it behind his head, and then he would play it with his teeth. Then he put the bass behind his head and play behind his neck the whole 9 yards.
See, I never forgot that.
That's right, man. You definitely yes, man. Wow.
How old were you? What do you think when you saw them?
Yeah.
I know I probably was there with my mom. Definitely.
Because listen, I was barely able to be there.
Because
master.
I think the headliner was the Commodores, and you guys were like the opening act.
Yes, we probably opened up. Yes.
Yeah, but
Yes.
you did Sugar Hill Groove.
Right, and we would come out to Sugar Hill Groove. That was very, very good, Cash Money. So the intro, we come out to Sugar Hill Groove. Yeah, welcome to the party. Bum, 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 bum. I'm the master. I'm under mic and I'm ready. And I'm Big Bang Hank and I'm Master G, baby doll, and I'm ready to shock the house. Then we go into Sugar Hill Groove, and then from Sugar Hill Groove, we would go into Rapper's Delight, because that's all the time they gave us. They gave us like 15 minutes max. And so we would do the top part of Sugar Hill Groove and then all of Rapper's Delight back in those days.
Wow.
Well, I can honestly say, man, I have lived.
Cash Money, man.
Oh my goodness, Cash Money. Thank you so much for being with us. Amazing.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
We will talk with you soon. And after this DJ break, we will be back with Jack and Faux Beats.
Oh, yeah.
DJ RBI, take them away.
RBI.
Jump on the job, listen to the jam master as he starts to rock. His name is Jay, and he's on his way to be the best DJ in the US of A. J-A-Y are the letters of his name, cutting and scratching all the aspects of his game. So check out the master as he cuts these jams, and look at us with the mics in our hands. Then take a count, 1, 2, 3. Jam Master J, run DMC. He's Jam Master J, the big beat blaster. He gets better cause he know he has to. In 84, he'll be a little faster. And only practice makes a real Jam Master.
I rock your mind, your feet, your body, your soul. Other DJs may stop and stare, but when I'm on the set, I show no fear. I rock the beat because it is Spanish, and the other DJs know that I am damn, your ass.
The point we try to make is simple. On the turntable, he's quick and nimble. Since he's here, we're gonna prove our point. Now the Houdini's inside the joint. Born and raised in the streets of Brooklyn, there are 3 of us, and we're all good-looking young ladies. Hard with shoulder win. It's like 5 plus 5, we equal 10. So easy on the tweeter, heavy on the bass. With some help from Master D, we're gonna rock. My time is up. It's on you, John Lill. All DJs are created equal. To this rap, there will be no sequel. People like you must understand that all rap groups don't need no band. All we need in order to achieve is some help from the master. You better believe, and you'll get results and not insults. And that's the way our business is dealt. The words we speak are so explicit. We rock from the Atlantic to the Pacific with the men with an international beeper. But call us at night because our rates are cheaper, and it's our intent to represent the DJ that'll give you 100%. More exciting than a one-man band. Too good to be great, so we call the man grand. That's the D. Ooh-wee, 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 ooh-wee,
I came in the door, I said it before. I never let the mic magnetize me no more, but it's biting me, fighting me, inviting me to rhyme. I can't hold it back, I'm looking for the line, taking off my coat, clearing my throat. The rhyme will be kicking in till I hit my last note. My mind remains defined, all kind of ideas. Self-esteem makes it seem like a thought took years to build, but still say a rhyme after the next one. Prepared, never scared, I'll just press one. And you know that I'm the solo whiz, so Eric B, make a clap to this.
Scholar Rock is for now the main topic. Not looking at his cuts or cash flow of the pocket. You may not realize it or you may not know, but when I say super, I'm not exaggerating. Dating for a guy like Scott turns into mating. He seems to be quiet, but I don't buy it. Proof is in the pudding, why don't you just try it? The super hoe is loose in your section, and he's armed with a powerful erection. So grab your girl and run for protection. Your mama too, cause I like to mention.
And my rhymes attached. From the new creation, call them all a scratch. We're always steered at a positive course. His beats, my rhymes combine a force. I say it's strong, and if you think we're weak, I'd say you're wrong. All your other DJs are a bunch of jerks. Smalley, give them an example how a DJ works. Since you just heard how a DJ sounds.
Yep. So we are back from the break. And again, this is the Master G Theater with your host, me, Master G, and CLB, and DJ Boom.
What it do, what it do.
And DJ RBI. RBI. So let's keep it moving. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it reeling. And show enough dealing. And on to the next segment.
Jackin' for beats.
Hey.
Jackin' for beats. Jackin' for beats.
Yeah, this is always
Here
cool.
we go, Jackin' for beats. This is RBI's segment.
Yes.
Where we tell everybody about the background history behind samples and all that type of stuff.
Yes. The cool educational aspect of our situational.
Situational.
Yeah, I know, I'm making up words.
Okay, I don't know if you're picking up on what he's doing, but he's about to tell you. So basically, 1989, that number.
Another summer. Sound of the funky drummer.
So a lot of people don't know. Well, by a lot of people, maybe I just mean myself, but no, it's
Right.
true. A lot of people did not know where the sample in "Fight the Power" came from, but RBI just showed you. Show him again.
That's Trouble Funk.
Right. Also
Pump it
your
up.
label mate.
Yes. Big Tony.
Hear that?
So the magic behind that situation,
Yes.
it
Explain
correlates to our
Tell
guest
us.
today.
Yeah, our guest.
Once again, I have to say the legendary because as a DJ, he's highly influential on me. The one and only DJ Cash Money.
Cash Money.
Yes, this was a record that was put out independently in the 80s, which much of hip hop was in the early days. Dr. Funkenstein, aka DJ Cash Money. That was an alias of his at the time. And you know the mad wizards that Public Enemy is, the Bomb Squad. They just take sounds and morph sounds into a tapestry unlike any other production team I've ever heard in my life.
Me too.
They're like literally the hip hop wall of sound guys.
Yeah.
So a lot, I'll say like James Brown, Rick James, a bunch of other elements in there. They interwove that Cash Money scratch. It's not just Trouble Funk. It's Cash Money scratching Trouble Funk.
Oh, so that's actually Cash Money scratching that?
Yeah.
So
That's Cash Money.
Right, that is not Terminator X, that is not Johnny Juice. In Fight the Power, that is DJ Cash Money scratching.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mind blown.
That is definitely mind blowing.
Yes, sir. So you got to big up the Bomb Squad.
Yes.
Their whole team, Shockley, Chuck. Who else is in there? Who was the other brother that was in the Bomb Squad? Was it two Shockleys, Chuck D, and somebody else? I can't forget his.
Just the whole bomb crew, period.
Yeah, we got to shout the genius, man.
Yes.
The
Shout
genius of the Bomb
genius
Squad, man.
of the Bomb Squad.
Unbelievable.
And shout out to Cash Money for providing that sound base.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Shout out to
We
Cash
should have
Money.
asked Cash Money if
We
he
should ask
received
him about
any
that.
money or royalties
Whoa,
from
okay,
that.
well, all right. Now, man.
Eric
look at
Sadler,
the
that's the
time.
brother's name. Eric Sadler. From
Woo,
Public Enemy,
look
from
at the
Bomb
time.
Squad.
Right, Eric Sadler. Right.
So
Oh,
so I think that
we know how that story ends.
Yes,
right?
that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother show. That's a whole nother situation. And on that note, I think we're gonna roll.
We're gonna
We're gonna roll. So listen. First of all, I want to say thank you, CLB.
Oh, my
It's
pleasure.
been awesome. My man, of course, DJ Boom.
Thank you, sir.
You know, DJ RBI.
Yes, sir.
With the information. And of course, everybody that's been gracious enough to tune in, to listen to us, all the folks that are giving us an opportunity to express ourselves on a high level. I just want to say thank you. And right on for the right on. This is Master G's Theater with your host, Master G, my co-host, CLB.
Yep.
DJ Boom.
Later.
RBI.
The R, the B, the I, the I.
We are out of here.
We are out of here, y'all.
Take care, y'all.
everybody.
Peace, y'all.
One
Until
love.
next time.
And we are out.